Los Angeles is facing a tense and emotional moment as protests and unrest shake the city over immigration raid ordered by none other than Donald Trump's administration. In response to the growing chaos, which has included protests, looting, and even fires in some neighborhoods, the city has announced a partial curfew in several downtown areas. The curfew will begin at 8 p.m. each night and last till 6 a.m., although it does not apply to local residents or the workers. Mayor Karen Bass addressed the public with a calm but firm message. She said that the city needs help, but not from Washington. In particular, she rejected the idea of federal forces coming into Los Angeles. Instead, she asked the Trump administration to stop the immigration raid that have sparked fear and anger in the community. According to her, the real cause of the unrest is not the protesters, but the actions of federal immigration agents who have been targeting immigrant workers. Do you remember? Just days before the protest erupted, immigration officers raided a Home Depot parking lot and a local clothing factory in Los Angeles. Over 40 immigrants, many of whom were simple day workers or factory workers, were detained. Well, these scenes deeply upset many residents and triggered protests, specifically in the neighborhoods with the large immigrant population. People took the streets to express their frustration not only at the raids, by the way, but at the broader message being sent by the federal government that immigrants are a threat. President Trump responded to the unrest with very strong words, calling the protest a full-blown assault on peace and national sovereignty. He even threatened to send in the military by invoking a rare but very controversial law. This law is called Insurrection Act. This law allows a president to deploy military forces inside the country during moments of extreme disorder. But using it without a state's permission is highly controversial and rarely done. California's Governor Gavin Newsom quickly pushed back. He reminded everybody that state governments have the right to control their own National Guard units and that Trump has overstepped by deploying troops without any approval. The state is preparing to sue the Trump administration, arguing that the president violated state sovereignty and made the situation worse by ignoring local leadership. In her press conference, Mayor Bass made it very clear that law enforcement in Los Angeles was already doing enough to control the situation. What they really need, she said, is the federal agents to stop targeting immigrants who are just trying to live and work in peace. Now, this moment is about more just one city or one protest. It reflects a deeper national divide over immigration, power, and the role of federal government in local matters. Many people in Los Angeles, specifically in immigrant communities, feel that they are being treated like outsiders in a country they have called home for years. And when those feelings erupt into protest, the solution isn't always more force. Sometimes it's about listening, understanding, and making space for real dialogue about how to move forward as one country.